just like you.
No, see? You could be a rapper, but you can't be a gangster. You don't want to be a gangster.
Yeah, it's your boy Crypto. And welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis, March 6, 2018. Hope you guys are doing well today. I'm playing some Cool G rap, Road to Riches. Shout outs to Donald Jenkins for the song request of the day. I finally got to it, brother. So I just wanted to give you a shout out for that. I appreciate the request. Hope you guys are doing well again. Got a PSA today and also another announcement that I'm going to go over, and then we'll go through an article as well that I thought was pretty interesting for us to take a look at and discuss, really. And we'll also take a look at the technicals and market cap. So let's go ahead and do that right now, people. Market cap is currently at $446 billion. Bitcoin's market dominance, I should say, is at 41.7%. Still fairly high. But today we've got a sea of red. Had a pullback from yesterday's mixed gains for the top 100 coins and tokens. So we've got Bitcoin at 11,000. It has pulled back, man. And I told you guys 11,000 is kind of should be a support area for us, and we'll go ahead and look at that. 11,000 should be roughly a support area. As you can see, my trend line, it has bounced right off of it. Now this is the hour chart, so we're not you know, it holds some weight and validity, but you know, the further you go out, the better you can be assured of the different candle patterns that form and wave patterns that form from these charts. But to say the least, it is good to see a little bounce off of this area, but we kind of got pinned right in between 11,000, at least on Bitstamp. That's where I do my charting. So we just got to stay at this point because we are below 11,000. I'm not concerned yet. I would be concerned if we got below, let's say, 10,700. So just keep 10,700 in your mind. If you see something below that, you may want to check your positions and adjust accordingly. So that's it for that. On to my first announcement. I don't know if you guys remember Hashgraph. I found out about it late last year, actually from a Webbot member. They dropped the link to me. I think it was like maybe in August, September of last year. I looked at it. I'm like, wow, this is you want to talk about groundbreaking and revolutionary. This is it. Hashgraph for sure is something that, if released into the wild, will be an absolute game changer for what we consider today as blockchain technology. It's not even really a blockchain, but it is truly decentralized consensus at its finest, and really solves the Byzantine generals problem, or what they call the Byzantine fault tolerance issue. This is a complete fault tolerance solution, Byzantine fault tolerance solution that Hashgraph has come up with. You know, they say that Bitcoin is Byzantine fault tolerant, but it really isn't fully. So Hashgraph seeks to and has actually solved this issue. Now, will it be something that will gain adoption? I'm not too sure if this technology will actually flourish and be all that it can be, just because it's actually a patented technology that's being used privately by the founder's company. And so we'll see. I think there may be, and let's go back to the actual website. So if you go to hashgraph.com, you'll see they have an event in New York coming up on the 13th. But if you click on the actual link at the bottom, it says view website. It's very obscure, but you click that and you'll see, once you click that, you'll see in the URL, you can't see it in this view, but it'll say old. So this is like their old site, and I guess they're doing something new here coming soon. So what it is, I'm not sure. Are they making Hashgraph public, open source? I'm not sure. But man, if they do, I mean, the guy, and I think this is him right here, this gentleman here, he's a co-founder of Hashgraph. If they end up making this open source, it would change the world for sure. However, doing that will relinquish any hard-earned work and probably a lot of the money that this technology could earn them. They would give that up in the sake of, or for the sake of, open source. So I don't know if they're going to do that. I don't know what's going on. Again, this is their old site. Their new, the landing page that I just showed you guys kind of alludes to something else going on, a transformation with Hashgraph. So I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop about that. I'm always trying to look for the next evolutionary step in blockchain technology, because I don't want you to think one minute that Bitcoin, Ethereum, or the way that these triple ledger systems are created or designed today is the end all be all. We're like in the Netscape phase of this technology, so we've got a long way to go, and I think the future in the next 5-10 years is going to look totally different than what we have today. So I just try to keep you guys in loop on new technologies, and again, I will try to leave a link to the Mike Maloney video that really does a great job explaining Hashgraph for you guys. The second thing before we get into this PayPal issue or topic, I want to go over HitBTC. I got a drop from Smokey from the Webbot chat room, actually, and I want to give a shout out to Smokey. Smokey actually sent me this yesterday, and I told him I would immediately do something, a PSA about this public service announcement about HitBTC. I used to use HitBTC. I used them primarily for access to a lot of the ICOs prior to them actually hitting the market. When I found HitBTC, I did not realize at first that it was actually the tokens on there were not the real tokens. Like, you couldn't withdraw them. They were essentially futures markets. You were just betting on the token. It was a pseudo token of whatever ICO that you wanted to buy. Many times the ICOs or the tokens will be released before the ICO even started or ended, and the actual coins have been distributed. So HitBTC, I stopped using them. Just kind of got a funny vibe about them, right? So I stopped using HitBTC and didn't pay it any mind. I didn't even think to go back and see what's going on or anything like that. But I do want to give you guys a heads up, and I will definitely leave a link to this in the description of this video. But essentially, what Smokey sent me was a video that Tone Vase, many of you know who Tone Vase is. Tone Vase did a video, a podcast with an attorney, and the attorney's name is actually David Silver. So David Silver is he handles large claims and big cases for crypto clients. So he just said anyone assists so he handles large claims and big cases for crypto clients. Okay, and so on this video, and I'll leave a link to this for you guys, but in this video, he said anyone with assets on HitBTC should get them off immediately. He said there is essentially a Mt. Gox type of event imminent with HitBTC. Now, I'm not trying to spread FUD. I'm just looking to inform you guys of things that come across my desk that I can see being valid. I have personally done no research on this. I don't think Tone Vase, I don't follow him, but I know he's pretty popular in the crypto community. I don't think he would put out information or have individuals on his site that that weren't, you know, vetted. I don't know. I don't follow him, but I would think he would, you know, have solid individuals on his podcast. So at any rate, David Silver is the attorney's name. He handles large cases, again, for different crypto companies and clients and everything. But essentially, these clients have been having trouble extracting large amounts of money from their exchange, and so he's representing them and getting their funds off of there because they're unable to do so. I had a few issues with it in the past, but it was more so on the level of, you know, I would try to withdraw funds. The wallets will be offline for an extended period of time. So
you could be a rapper.
They solved it. I never, you know, had any issue that was unsolved, but I have had issues with HitBTC in the past, and I know many of you have. But I just want to let all of you know, those who still use it, get your funds off, because what this is going to do is, as the word spreads, more people are going to try to withdraw their funds. So I want to get you guys the news ahead of that, and hopefully it doesn't end up like a Mt. Gox situation, because I was around when Mt. Gox went down. I saw the signs. Mt. Gox was doing some very suspicious things, and I left. I went over to BTCE at that time. I went from Mt. Gox to BTCE, and it wasn't even like a month and a half later that Mt. Gox failed. So just wanted to give you guys that PSA, and hopefully you guys don't have too much on there and can get whatever you do have on there off of there. On to the actual article for today. As you guys probably saw, it was regarding PayPal, and this topic or subject just shows you the game is changing, and companies like PayPal see that. They're trying to adapt and pivot and make changes. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what PayPal is looking to do. So it says here, PayPal is eyeing a way to boost the speed of cryptocurrency payments, a newly released patent filing shows. So an application for an expedited virtual currency transaction system published on March 1st by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office details a method by which private keys, the strings of numbers and letters used to transact or otherwise control one's cryptocurrency holdings, are swapped from a buyer to a seller behind the scenes. That would make sense. That's a good idea. It says here the aim of this concept is to narrow the amount of time it takes for payments to go through between a consumer and a merchant, avoiding the process of sending a transaction and waiting for it to be included in the next block on the network. Hell, this sounds better than Lightning Network if you ask me. To do this, PayPal proposed a way to create secondary wallets with their own unique private keys for buyers and sellers. The system would transfer keys corresponding to an exact amount of any given cryptocurrency. As the following explains, it says here the systems and methods of the present disclosure partially eliminate the amount of time the payee must wait to be sure they will receive a virtual currency payment in virtual currency transaction by transferring to the payee private keys that are included in virtual currency wallets that are associated with predefined amounts of virtual currency that equal a payment amount identified in the virtual currency transaction. Boy, they use a whole bunch of virtual currency. They could have condensed that whole statement. But it says here the submission is a notable one, coming years after PayPal announced partnerships with several Bitcoin payment processors that allow merchants to accept the cryptocurrency through companies' payments hubs, starting in 2014. So, what do you guys think? I know, I used to follow Peter Thiel, or Thiel is how you say pronounce his name. Peter Thiel is a visionary. I think he's the co-founder of PayPal, along with Elon Musk, I think, as well, and a group of other individuals. But I think this is a good idea. I think this will actually work for. I wouldn't even call. I guess you can call it side chain transactions, but it would eliminate the use of the network altogether, on top of eliminating fees. Because you're just swapping the private keys. So very, very, very neat idea. I would love to see what you guys think about it in the comments below. I think this may take off, to be honest with you. I think this may have some legs, faster than the Lightning Network. So let me know what you guys think about this PayPal new patented technology and an idea that they're going with. I think it may have some legs. Let me know. If you guys like what I do, make sure you like and subscribe, and also click that bell if you do subscribe. And even if you are subscribed, make sure you check to see if that bell is clicked. So, because many times you'll be subscribed to a channel and the bell, you click the bell and then the bell gets unclicked. Man, I don't know what YouTube is doing. But that's pretty much it, people. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Holla.